Hey everybody, welcome back to another Odyssey stream. Grover here, as usual. I'm trying a new mic setup, so let me know if it's like noisy or sounds bad. But hopefully not. Hopefully it sounds good. XC 2021 7. Okay, cool. Just getting my settings set right for this. But yeah, hopefully maybe I can do actually probably there is good for this, because I guess I have NVIDIA broadcasts, so you guys can't see my thing anyways. So there we go. Let me save that. Save to MKH 8060. Boom. All right. Steam. Where's Steam? Or no, sorry, Overwatch. It's an Overwatch kind of day. Yeah. It's an Overwatch kind of day, I think. Also, let me just drop a note into the Discord here for all of the fine friends who have joined us from Discord. Welcome to everybody. It's always nice to see you. Whoa, lots of messages in Discord. Checked in. Wow. Pairing up the Flux. Oh, the Flux Amps. I actually haven't heard of these. I'm curious about this. Flux FA10. Flux FA10. I've never heard of this company before. Cool, cool. Toshiba transistors. That's always a good sign. Always like those. Let's see what we've got. What guts do we have? Okay. That's a toroid from, I think, the Netherlands. Okay. Okay. Cool. Nice rails. Decent caps. Good resistors. Can I rotate this? Whatever. Yeah, there's the Toshibas. Both bipolar, always a good choice. Always like bipolars. Relays, good to see relays. Can't tell what pot that is from the picture. This looks all right. This is kind of cool, actually. Oh, you can get all sorts of fun colors. Space gray, wine red, nice. JFET inputs, Toshiba bipolars. 16 watts on 32 ohms. Okay, all right, I see you. That seems optimistic, but relay volume control. Oh, it must be coded to these relays. Nice. This is a classy little unit. Know what the difference between all these is. FA10, FA10 Pro, FA12. I don't know what are all these. I've never heard of this company before, but I'm interested now. I'm fascinated. Wow, okay, cool. All right, I will deal with that later. These are kind of interesting about us, because I'm curious to know. Ukrainian, okay. So this is balanced and, all right. Doesn't really tell me much. but they seem cool. Maybe I'll have to get one in, see how it is. DAC streamer headphone Atlas. Wow. They got some reasonable stuff, and they got some kind of more expensive stuff. This is pretty pricey. Whoa. That's cool. All right. Let's see. Logic board. There's USB down there. What DAC chip are they using? 4497 EQ. Expensive, but good. Dual mono. All right. 4 independent regulated power supplies. These are cool. I like this little resistor network they've got here. That's cool. Cool caps. Oh, custom program proms. That's kind of cool. Oh, it's a streamer, so they actually did build their own. Did they build their own? Yeah, they did. They did kind of their own custom USB implementation. That's pretty cool. 4-gang Alps pot. Might have to check this one out too. Thank you for the introduction. Who was that? That was Religor. So if you're on the stream, thanks for the introduction to that, Religor. Appreciate it. And yeah, let's play some games now. But if anybody has experience with those Flux amps, let me know, because I'm curious about them. They seem kind of cool. Let's go for some quick play. I'll take any role. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. Sorry, I've been a little late to the streams and a little busy lately, guys. There's new stuff coming, and I'm working very hard on helping to make it as cool as possible for you guys. So hopefully we'll get to show you some of that soon. We want Moira. No, Moira. But yeah. So drop it in the chat if you've heard them or listened to them, because I'm quite curious. Also, I think my mic might be a little bit. Is it quiet? If it's too quiet, let me know, guys. I think I had the gain turned down earlier, so let me know if you can't hear me. Hopefully you can, though. I can always adjust. I can do this. I can adjust. What's our gain set at? 32. Yeah, let's bump that up to like 40. Should be a little easier to hear me now. Ah, I can hear myself better too. Very cool. Poke, 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 poke. Hopefully we'll have some clutch plays like we did last time. That was cool. Enjoyed that. Definitely felt good to not be totally annihilated for once. I say as I die. Let's turn the mic down like 2 dB. There we go. Hey, Sin City. I'm doing all right. How are you? It's good to see you again. It feels like it's been ages. I don't know why. This weekend felt really long. Probably because I was at a video shoot all day on Saturday. But yeah. Sunday felt long, too. I don't know why. I can't heal you anymore. I'm sorry. Yeah, how are you doing, Sin City? What's news? What's cool? What's good? Oh, ouch. That wasn't what I wanted. Not what you want to see. Not at all what you want to see. Let's see. Seriously, again, I feel like I'm a bullet sponge right now. I'm just walking into those. Reinhardt. Yeah, it feels like it's been longer. Don't know why. Don't know why exactly, but it does. Oh no. PlayStation 5, I hear it's really hard to get your hands on those at the moment. You were able to find one, or did you get one maybe early on? I think we're good. I think we got this one, guys. I feel like that's really premature to say that, but I feel like it's they got. We got this. Bold. That was bold. What have you been playing on PlayStation 5, by the way? Out of curiosity. Where'd everybody go? Everybody just scattered once I did my ult. Are they that scared of me? Ah, nice. That's awesome. What games have you been playing lately? Woo, we did it. It's a good way to start the stream. A little win. Never hurts. Nice. Nice. Yakuza. Which one? Like the newest one? Or we'll give him. The McCree was good. That was a good McCree play. Good teammate. Resident Evil Village. That's a choice. That's one. Sorry, my mom is texting me about family things. Hold on. Sorry, Mom. I'm on stream. I need to do stuff. Nice. Yeah, it seemed really cool. I haven't played any of the Yakuza games, although I've watched friends play them before, and they always seemed. I don't know. I don't have time for games that are that long anymore, but they looked really fun, very cool. Just so refreshingly different from the typical American RPG that there's something kind of appealing about that. It's just like goofy, and you can do all sorts of goofy stuff, and it's meant to be a little bit silly, and you're just meant to have fun with it. I feel like we're not doing that well, but they also aren't. Oh no. All right, yeah, we're getting murdered. I was afraid that this might happen. Yeah, it's like the worlds are just very outside of something like an Elder Scrolls game, and even in a different way than that. It feels like Japanese RPGs are just very meticulously crafted. There's just a huge amount of attention to detail. And one of the effects of that, in my opinion, is that it's very easy to get attached to it and kind of use your it doesn't spoon feed you, right? It forces a suspension of disbelief because you have to use you can use your imagination. Your imagination is stimulated by all the little things that they throw in that aren't, the main components of the game, which I think is really cool. And it's something that's missing in a lot of American games where it's very focused on like action and, gameplay elements and graphics and all that kind of stuff, which are important too, but it's just very different. It's a very different kind of thing. So, and I'm always interested in media that, kind of forces a suspension of disbelief for me. I mean, it's one of the reasons that the Final Fantasy series, right? It's got all these tiny little details. That's part of what makes it great. Not because it's like, oh, we just have accessory and detail, but because, oops, I ran right into that Junkrat tire. But because we have space where we can interact with things in the world other than the main storyline and gameplay aspects. Because at its core, a video game is a bunch of mechanics with a bunch of art design and animation and a bunch of music or sound thrown on top of it. And you're essentially doing the same thing over and over again in a lot of video games, right? Like a lot of video games start with basically a premise of some kind, which is, was that? I hope that was a hologram. Nope, wasn't. Nuts. Which is essentially the same gameplay conceit that happens over and over again, right? It's like the same thing. And so to try and make that less repetitive, we have to have artistic elements. And yeah, and they're more focused on character relationships. They're more focused on human details and things like that really bring out the human element of the game. And I think that counts for a lot in making it feel not so repetitive, So that's always something that I've really enjoyed. But yeah, it's, oh, no. Woo! Oh gosh, all right, okay, that was bad. But yeah, I think that's one reason why they're so popular. A lot of I think some American games are starting to catch on to that, but it's still definitely something that is very obvious. Just a lot of care, attention, and detail goes into those games. Wow, it's like we're coming into the battle and my guys are just already hurt. Oh no, I'm dead. Yeah, I don't have such high hopes for this game. I've just been walking into stuff, man. Something about streaming is very, oh, nice, fast. Is just very, oh. It's hard to talk and play video games effectively to your maximum capacity at the same time. Like it's possible to do it, but difficult. Oh, they're all up in our stuff. Get out of here. Do I have a favorite game? I mean, whichever one I'm playing at the moment. I would say that some games that I really loved were the old Spyro games. I really loved Final Fantasy VII. Learned to read because of that game. I have always loved... oh, what else? What else is good? I mean, I do like Overwatch because it's bite-sized. It's always really nice. Always a big fan of the Jak and Daxter games and the Ratchet and Clank games. Always was a big fan of those. Did we lose? Nuts. Shoot. Well, yeah, I just didn't play that well that game. Not great teamwork. What else? What else is good? What else do I like? Elder Scrolls games. I mean, Oblivion is one of my favorite games of all time. Spent 2,400 hours on that game. Maybe more. Probably more. Yeah, that was a big one for me. Excuse me. Let's open the loot boxes we got. I want to see what I got in my loot boxes. Excuse me. Yeah, I think it's cool that they broke it up and expanded it, and I'm also kind of like a little bit like, meh, because it's going to be at least 3 games, and it's just going to be huge. It's too many games. Yeah, I'll equip the Hellfire rare skin. That looks cool. Hey, Lancer Black. Nice to see you here. I don't know if I've seen you here before. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't, welcome for the first time. Do you own any Odyssey headphones? Oh, hola. ¿Cómo estás? Hablemos español. Pues, es un poco oxidado. I used to live in Chile, so. Yeah, 2030, yeah. That's hilarious. It's gonna be a long ride. I went back and played the original one, actually. I can't believe I don't have any other skins from Moira. I should probably buy one. I'm sure I have enough gold to do it at this point. Or whatever the currency is. But went back and played the original. Still holds up. Still really like it. Junctioning is real different and a little bit, takes some getting used to. But I think also, I liked a lot of those medium-sized THQ games, things like Psychonauts and Spyro and those kind of games. They were medium, like in terms of their size, so they had to make up for the deficiency, not the deficiencies, but the lack of ability to do exceptional graphics or exceptionally weird, hard gameplay or exceptional things like that by basically doing everything really well and being creative and finding creative solutions for problems. And I think I see a lot of the AAA games having lost some of that creativity, and I see some of the indie games not having the budget to do things that were quite that sophisticated. And I think there's like a hole in the middle of the market where like we don't have good, really innovative, medium-sized games that have to be creative because they are forced to do so within certain constraints. It's really something that I miss, that category of games, that those medium-sized platformers. Wow, I died really fast. Sí, viví en Chile por 3 años, pero ahora no lo uso por cada tiempo y volver se volver más o menos rápido, pero necesito poco tiempo para eso. It's always a little rusty. And I don't think it's because there's not people who are creative. There's some incredibly creative, you know, like Undertale and things like that. Like there's some incredibly cool games that are out there. It's not like there's none. I don't want to be like one of those like, oh, games nowadays aren't good anymore. But I do think that there's something missing because those kinds of studios had to do certain things. They had to get creative in certain ways. And that's not something that, you know, the market is like make giant AAA games that are all microtransaction based, or it's like make tiny little indie games that are, you know, manageable for one person or a small team and are labors of love and are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. But why did they go running off by themselves? But you know, there were still some resources behind those kinds of games, you know. I think it's also there's like a general trend towards, I'm stuck, I can't move. There's a general trend, oh boy. There's a general trend in society towards things that are safe from a creative standpoint. Like look at Disney, right? They're no longer really focused on creating content. They're focused on acquiring content, right? And content acquisition is safe because you can say, all right, well, we know this comic book series was popular 20 years ago or 30 or 40 years ago. And we know that we don't have to do any writing from the ground up or try something new. So it's going to be safe to buy the rights to it and to produce something off of it. And it's very true of, you know, video games, movies, books, a lot of things nowadays are like, well, let's take something that we know works and just adapt it to a different medium and then kind of, you know, do that. And I'm not saying everything is safe because there's amazing content creators, amazing writers and musicians and artists doing cool new music, but big money has gotten cozy with the idea that creativity can be bought and sold and it is something that can be commoditized. I personally don't believe that. I mean, I'm personally of the opinion that creativity kind of has to come from a moment that's right. Like there's a kind of almost chemical composition that compresses things in the right way. The context crafts it, right? And when the excitement and the curiosity and the fun is all there in the right way, it comes together in a certain, I'm gonna die. Comes together in a certain way. Yeah, you're totally right, Sin City. And I think I'm more interested in the creativity that comes from when we offer an environment to artists of any kind or creatives of any kind, creators of any kind. What happens when we give them the tools and the resources and the platform to be successful and the time and space, right, to fail and mess up and redo things and not to answer to like the bottom line, which is part of why, you know, what arts organizations do is really cool, but they're just not nimble enough. Most of them are not nimble enough or not up to date enough, and they all do old classical music. You know, and I think there's just a lot of stagnant thinking because that kind of environment hasn't been available to a lot of creators. Even though the tools and the access are much better than they used to be, we really don't see the same kinds of resources available. It's like, oh, do it yourself now, you know. And it's hard. It takes a lot of work. I'm stuck. I'm going to die. It's hard. It takes a lot of work. It's time consuming. And it's not very validating, right? You come up with something you spend a lot of time on and someone goes, this isn't the next Call of Duty. It's not that cool. It's pretty invalidating. And that harms, I mean, our mental health is important when we're talking about creating, right? You have to have a good environment, good space. You have to be in a good mental space to create and to be healthy to create. So it's unfortunate, but that kind of environment is just a bit, you know, rarer now. That Roadhog has gotten me like 3 times at least, maybe 4. And I have honestly no excuse. I think I left the previous lobby and joined a new lobby. So yeah, I have no excuse, guys. What if we stop attacking from that way? Yeah. This group sucks. do one more. We'll do one or two more, and then we'll call it a day at like 2 o'clock-ish. Oh yeah. So for those who don't know, there's a recent Penrose update that went out. It addresses a lot of concerns people had, a lot of requests for features that people had, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. I hope you find it useful. It's very. We could play someone in the Moira, but are we gonna? Nope. Oh, yeah. So, if you guys have not yet downloaded that update, and if you are having issues or complaints about certain feature things or functionality of your Penrose, I would definitely recommend you go to Odyssey.com/Odyssey/OdysseyHQ, I believe is the link. Or you can go to the main website, go to products or whatever page it is, and then basically scroll over to the software or accessories more, right? And find Odyssey HQ, and download the newest update for your platform of choice, whether it be Mac or Windows. Because the new update really does add a lot, and a lot of requested features, a lot of fixes, a lot of things like that. So yes, there's also a mic update. The mic should sound quite a bit better. Yeah, it should be good. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll down chat because chat's not scrolling automatically. I am Moira is my support of choice. Oh, this diva's getting pounded. They had my number. Jeez. Yeah. The mic does sound a lot better. Chris Behrens and I both worked on that. Yeah, we hope you like it. I mean, we put a lot of work into it, and it was a labor of love. So, nuts. My fave looking character. That's a good question. I just thought Bridget's design was cool. Tracer's kind of cool. I like Genji. The like armored future cyber, the like cyber samurai thing is cool to me. I do think it's cool. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my vibe. I like the things that kind of like meld old or traditional, maybe aesthetics is a better word for that, with new. Yeah. Get out of here, Reaper. Yeah, I mean, I just think honestly, the original set of characters is really quite cool. They're very unusual. I've always loved Overwatch's aesthetic. It's kind of a little different and just neat. It's not something I've necessarily seen a ton of before. That Ryan bit off a little more than he could chew. Got a little too. Oh yeah. I like the fact that the game seems to be relatively well balanced. Like everybody's good. Everybody's ult is good. Generally-ish. I don't know if that's one of ours or... Oh, I got caught in that? Oh, no, it was McCree. Gotcha. Yeah, Blizzard's art direction is fantastic. Oh. Just in time for me to die again. Nope, nope, nope. Jeff leaving Overwatch. I actually don't know that much about. I know people who work at Blizzard, but I'm not that incredibly knowledgeable about. Yeah, you have to Genji. You really have to know how to play him really well. A great Genji can be an absolute hog, like just crazy, annoyingly good. But yeah, it's as with any character, you know, it's very. He's not the easiest to play, but a really good one can be awesome. Ow. And I don't follow Blizzard news that super closely. I mean, I know people who work there, so I probably should, but I'm afraid I don't. It's over. Ugh. Jeez. That was rough. Oh, he's got the cool Cthulhu. Oh, okay. Nice. Actually, I think I do remember him. Yeah, that, you know, it's sad, but it's like everybody, you gotta do, it's right for you. And, yeah, it was really something. But yeah, I mean, it's sad. I don't know if there's any drama or anything like around that. Hopefully not. But hopefully, you know, he's doing something he loves. It's always a difficult thing when you really like your job, but you know, something's not right about it sometimes, you know. Or sometimes you do something for a long time and you lose the passion for it. Let's do one more. It does. It's like, and it's very, here's the thing. I mean, Apple is going to be Apple. Even without Steve Jobs, it's still Apple. And that was pretty amazing. But there are times when a personality they feel like it feels like they really are just a critical part. Like, how can you not have them on the team? And I think that's really hard to deal with. You know, that's very hard to cope with when then for, you know, whatever reason they're no longer on that team, because that's kind of like a family, you know. And it's hard, but I don't think I've played on this map before. So yeah, I feel you on that one. It's always tough when. It's always tough. It's always a tough one. This is a cool Reaper skin. He's ready to. What was the movie? The Pixar movie? Coco. He's ready to go on set for Coco. But yeah, sometimes that critical brand ambassador just really what? Get out of here, Diva. Wow, they were waiting for us right out of the gate. Crazy. Somebody get that Bastion out of there. Jesus. Jeez. Nice. That's awesome. Also, welcome, Nakonda. Good to see you. Hey, Gigabyte. You always tune in right before bedtime. It's always funny. I used to play League of Legends. I don't anymore because that was a massive time suck. I was pretty good at it. I actually got I think I got to Diamond at one point. Now there's something above Diamond, like Challenger, Platinum, something like that. But I was pretty good at it back in the day. And then it was like sophomore, junior year of college. I was like, I got to stop doing this. like, I had never considered a career in esports. I didn't realize that was like a thing you could do. And I was a little bit, I'm gonna date myself, but like I was a little bit too young for that. Like esports wasn't quite a thing when I was a kid. I probably would have like been, I don't know if I would have, it was amazing enough to like get on a team and be like really good, but I was definitely good enough that I could have probably joined a team if I was like 5 years younger. Yeah, I don't know if I would have enjoyed it though. Like competitive gaming's a little too, I enjoyed it when I was a kid, but it's a little bit hardcore. So it was like, yeah, but it was a little before my time, before you could do that kind of thing. So there wasn't really a future in it other than like, hey, I'm in school and like, this is so much time. Like I could be practicing, or I could be studying, or I could be hanging out with friends. Like there's a lot of other things I could do. So I decided to give it up. And I haven't played it since. And honestly, I don't know. Maybe I'll get back into it at some point, but probably not. It's just such a time suck. Hold on. Restream's doing the thing where it's not updating chat. Sorry. Nice. Well, good to see you, Nakonda. Glad you're stopping by. That's awesome. How many times has this... Oh my gosh. How many times has Torbjorn ulted? This is insane. Hacks. Freaking hacks. Is this our little building that we're hanging out in now? Ooh, it's terrible. It's really bad. We gotta push this. We gotta push this through. I see you, Sombra. Yeah, I don't know if look, I don't want to be the person who's like, oh, my team's terrible. Oh man, that was a good one. But I feel like they're, yep, that's what I was expecting. They're just not very situationally aware, like that. Why did you do that, Diva? What are you doing? That was also not what I intended to do. Look, I'll trash talk myself first. After that comes everybody else. But I'll trash talk myself first. I'll just get the cool Guan Yu Reinhardt skin. This diva, this enemy diva is pretty good. I gotta say, she's not the worst. Come here. Pick on someone your own size. All right. Restream, please update. Yeah, LAN parties. LAN parties were a little before my time, but I was a little before esports. I was in like it was like a weird... Oh my god, this guy, I swear he's ulted so many times. Ugh. I like the man in the yellow hat. What is that, a Curious George outfit for McCree? He looks like the Curious George, the man in the yellow hat with the banana outfit. The like banana yellow outfit. Okay, y'all are doomed. Jesus. That's right. That's right. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm kind of not the greatest at keyboard and mouse. I'm pretty good with it with some games, but it also just hurts my hands, and I'm a piano player, and like I do have, you know, I do have to compose and play, and you know, I have gigs and stuff like that. So it's just like a certain point where it's like, all right, unless video games is going to be my career, I can't wreck my hands for this, you know. And I try to be good about ergonomics and stuff like that, but I could feel it was like, oh man, this is, ow. So it's definitely, you know, yeah, he looks like the guy from Curious George. Oh, well, I have lots of thoughts about them because I study digital and DSP and things like that in school, and I've done some paid research professionally on it, actually. Yeah, I mean, I really like multi-bit and R2R. I like the sound. I'm a fan. So, you know, it's a bias. They're hard to do. They're hard to do well. You know, they have their ups and their downs. And at the end of the day, DACs will sound more similar than different. You know, it's not going to sound like vinyl or anything like that. But, you know. Oh my goodness gracious. His voice line is going to be burned in my head. Did he get 3 of them? He got 3 of them. Nuts. Yeah, unless you're making the big bucks like Ninja or something, then, you know, wreck your wrists and pay for surgery. I don't recommend that. Kids don't do that. But yeah. I mean, it was just rough. And I was in music school and I was like playing piano and I was a lot like every day and then also gaming, and it wasn't even necessarily that I had bad form or anything like that. It was just like there's just a lot of strain on wrists, on, you know, ligaments, joints, tendons, stuff like that. And it was just too much. And so I just was like, you know what, I got to take it a little easier. I gotta. So that's why I play Overwatch with a controller, because I don't want to kill my wrists and not be able to play when I have to. So, or even just video and photo editing. I know it sounds silly, but lay down some damage. Lay down the DPS. Don't stop. Get out of there. What are you doing? I don't know who's hitting me. Thanks. What do you want to know about R2R and multi-bit DACs, by the way? I know I see the question, but is there anything specific that you're like, oh yes, this is what that you want my thoughts on? Oh no. Oh no. Guys, we gotta get in here. Come on. That Torbjorn is bad news bears. Love the audio design in this game. Get that diva out of here. Get out of there. Did we do it? Did I clutch it? Oh, we better pull this one out. No, am I letting some punk Torbjorn take my victory away from me? Die. No! Y'all are the worst. It's over. It's over. Damn it. In here from time to time, catching up. Nice. Glad to hear it. So using a title after using apps, just sound quality is insane. I really like it. Works for me. I use Qobuz and Tidal exclusively nowadays because I also just don't like shoveling money into Spotify's mouth. And they have a higher artist payout. Partially because they have fewer listens, but they do have a higher artist payout per, Anyways, yes, let us leave. Hello. I was just about to end the stream, but let me do that before I go. To join the Odyssey Discord, simply follow this link. Doink. There is the Discord link. Yeah, that's the Odyssey Discord. Hope you guys like it, enjoy it. It's been more active lately, which has been cool. Senegal. Oh, wow. Well, welcome. Hello. I think you're our first viewer from Senegal. So, so welcome. Glad to have you. We are actually just finishing up. Normally, we stream from Mobius. Nice. Love Mobius. Love my Mobius. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Hop in the Discord. If you have an Odyssey pair of headphones, drop it in the roles channel. I'll give you a role based on what headphone you have. And then also make sure to, just catch up on the stuff that's in there. And we stream Wednesdays at 1 p.m.-ish to 2, gaming stuff. And Fridays, generally from 3 to 4. And that's music stuff, music production, pro audio stuff. But also, anything Odyssey related. So, always fun and relevant content, hopefully. I might have to cancel the one this Friday, but I will let you guys know in the Discord beforehand. Anyways, yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. Wow, everybody's dropping in the chat at the end. This is awesome. But yeah, stop by. I'm happy to answer any questions. And also, just do my best to help you guys get excited about whatever headphone related thing that you're excited about. Doesn't have to be Odyssey, but that's just the one that I know the most about. Anyways, thanks to everybody who stopped by. And yeah, I'll see you next time. I'll see you either next Wednesday or this Friday. I hope you have a great rest of your day wherever you are in the world. Night, evening, morning. And yeah, I hope it treats you all right.